guys, what is up? My name is RustWorks, and welcome to another video. Now what you're seeing right now is me playing survival games, but this is just going to be a background so you can see, I'm playing it and whatever, but in reality, I'm going to be telling a story, and the reason I'm not playing while I'm telling a story is so that I don't get sidetracked, but, just for me, I really like listening to scary stories. And I felt like I wanted to share one of the scariest experiences that I've ever had with you guys, and you guys might be entertained by this. I don't know. Or if you guys like being spooked, then that's another good thing about this video. So yeah, so I'm not gonna mention the date of this yet. It's gonna wait for a little bit, but basically I woke up and it's about 3:30 in the morning, and it was completely dark in my room. My bed is about parallel diagonally to the window, and my blinds are kind of messed up, so it's kind of hard to see out the window. But I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to hear some scratching. Now, stay in mind that it is a school night, and I'm supposed to wake up early anyways. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll stay up. But I stared at the window thinking about what it was. I saw something moving in the window, and I wasn't 100% sure of what it was at first, and it kind of freaked me out, to be honest. So I thought it was my cats, but my heart sunk once I realized that my cats were in the other room at the time, and I was just like, holy crap, there's something at my window scratching. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, and there's one of my cats right now. So basically, I saw an arm through the blinds, and I wasn't really sure if it was an arm or not, but it kind of freaked me out. Just heard scratching. That was all I heard, though. And I was like, okay, I can't really go to sleep now. I guess I'll stay up. So I just went down to my computer because I have a bunk bed, and yeah, I went down to my computer, just went on that for a little bit, and fast forward a few hours, it was time for me to leave the house. And I got all my stuff ready, took a shower or whatever, and the lights were on in my room, obviously, because I was like, no, I'm not gonna look. And to kind of like, just to kind of clear up what was about to happen next, about 3:30 in the morning, when I went down, I checked out the window, and there was nothing there. There was, like, it was just a bunch of, like, my regular house or whatever. And let me just tell you right now, my house, or my window, looks out from a hillside view, and there's no trees around for probably about 60 yards. So having this happen was kind of creepy. Now I thought it was like the wind making something scratch up against, because it was stormy that night, but I wasn't 100% sure. Now I'm about to leave. I turn around back to the window, and right as I'm about to walk out my door, I hear the scratching again. So I turn around and I see something through my broken blinds. It's like I wasn't able to really make out completely what it was, but it kind of freaked me out. And at this point I was like, okay, there's something there. So I turned on my recording software on my phone, and I'm just thinking, and then right after I turn it on, it stops, and just like, okay, there's something outside my window. Now I don't know if I have the recording now. I think I may have deleted it at one point, but it was definitely freaking creepy. So I was like, okay, there's something at my window. I don't know what to do. So I turn it off again, and it starts again. I'm like, okay, yeah, there's something there, and it knows that I'm recording. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a little risk and look outside. Right as I'm about to look outside, it stops again. I'm like, okay, that's good. I look outside, and what I see kind of really freaks me out. I never saw any type of creature, but I saw one of those water pipes on the side of your house. It was on the grass, and it was just broken apart. And why I mention, like, earlier when I mentioned that I look out the window, there's nothing there. This time there was something there, and it looked beat up. It looked like bent and everything, and I was just thinking, no creature under 6 feet and under 6 foot could do that. So I was just thinking to myself, there's a huge creature out there. It's scratching at my window, and it knows when I'm doing something. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go. It's 6 o'clock on the dot, and if I don't leave now, I'm gonna be late for my bus. So I walk out of the house. It's completely dark outside except for like a few street lights, and I turn on the recording software. As I'm about to head out the door, I turn to my stepdad and was like, there's something scratching at my window. And he says, it's probably the wind or something, or maybe a stray cat. And I was like, okay. So I walk out the door, and I'm going to post a little paint.net image of how my house is kind of designed, like right here in front of the screen. You're probably seeing it right now. But basically, my door, there's a hallway, and then there's my door, and then to the side there's a wall, and back there was my window, and there was something in the back. Now, I turn around the corner and I'm looking down, down to the place where the hill was, and that little slit area is actually where it's like my route to my bus stop. Now, there are alternative routes, but I usually take that one because it's the safest way. But in this case, I was thinking this is not a safe way to go. I'm looking down, trying to find an alternative way to go, and as I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go this way, I take a few steps into that direction, and I start hearing rustling in the grass and a slight growling noise. At this point, I'm just like, holy crap, yeah, there's something there. It's an animal or something, some sort of creature. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going that way. So I tiptoe to the stairwell, and I book it up that way, and I'm taking the road. And the entire way there, I'm like hearing things. I'm like, there's something there. Obviously, I make it to the bus stop, and I get on the bus, and I get to school. Now, that first period of class, we were taking a scheduled test for that day, an English test, and so I asked my friend for the date, and he said it's Friday, March 13th. Yeah. At this point, I was like, okay, there was something there, and it was March 13th, Friday the 13th. I could not believe it. So I was kind of sitting there thinking about, holy crap, there was something in my window at 3 o'clock in the morning on a rainy night on Friday the 13th. So I come back home, nothing like that ever happens ever again, and it was honestly one of the scariest experiences of my life, and I hope I never experience something like that again, because that was absolutely terrifying. But yeah, luckily that's never happened ever since that time. And yeah, so if you guys would like to leave your stories or whatever in the comment section, just like saying, oh, this is my story or whatever, that would be really cool, because I want to hear you guys' stories too. Yeah, but this is personally my scariest experience. If you have any questions about my experience or anything like that, you can leave that in the comments below. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, or my survival games in the background if you weren't even listening, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways guys, that is about it. My name is RustWorks, and yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace. On the way down screaming, before we have a son, then we'll be alright. It's not much, but it's better than nothing.